Hi everybody, this is Angie, known as The Light. Welcome to my channel. Please like this video, like this video, like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel if you like what you hear. If you'd like to make a donation to me, you can do so. My Cash App and PayPal information will be in the comment section. If you want to book a session with me where we can talk for 30 minutes or an hour, you can do so. Talk to me in the comments and I'll tell you how you go about that. You have to make a donation first, and then we will set up a time where we can talk on the phone or through email. When you make a donation, automatically I will email you, and if you have any spiritual questions or questions on narcissism, I will give you a video response to your question. So when you make a donation, I will do a video for you on any topic, any spiritual topic or narcissist topic. Okay, so I'm going to jump straight into it because I don't have that much time on my cell phone for recording. But I was thinking about this because I had a conversation with a friend about relationships. And I'm not going to tell his business because I don't know if he'll ever come across this video. But it refreshed my mind of how narcissists can drive you to suicide. And I know a couple of people who have committed suicide due to dealing with a narcissist. Narcissists come into your life for all kinds of reasons, but they do prey on codependent individuals. You have to understand your energy attracts these narcissists, or it was chosen for a reason that you have narcissistic parents, in this lifetime for whatever lessons you have to learn. I'm not sure what those lessons may be, but I believe that's the reason why we attract these narcs. We have something to give. So they need that supply. They're going to go to the individuals who are vibrationally weak at that moment or who have that healing power. And that's the reason why they came to us. They came into our lives. So I was talking to my friend and he was telling me about his relationship. I didn't even know he was in a relationship, first of all. And I got it. I understood once he told me about this rocky relationship that was going on and off for 3 years. I understood why he did not express his feelings or even that he was dating this person, because clearly this was a narcissist. And you know how it is. You go back and forth with the narc, back and forth, break up, make up, break up, make up. And that was what was going on between him and this individual. And a lot was going on in his life, and he said that he felt like he wanted to kill himself. And I was just like, that's very sad. That's very unfortunate. I'm glad that you didn't, because you have a lot to live for. And I started to think about myself. I started to think, damn, did I ever feel like I wanted to die because I was dating a narcissist or because of my narcissistic relatives? I'm going to have to say I don't recall ever wanting to kill myself, but I do recall wanting to kill them. Okay, and I have a video on that narcissists bring out the evil in you. I believe that's the name of my video. You can check that out. It had a different reaction on me where I wanted to kill the narcissist. And that spirit, those spirits that's in the narcissist, it will literally drive you to want to kill them or want to kill yourself. It breaks down your mind. It breaks down your spirit. It turns you into something that's not yourself. Or it literally, being around the narcissist highlights your insecurities and your weaknesses, because the narcissist constantly is shoving what's not good about you on a daily basis. And if you're hearing this every single day, this will drive someone to want to kill themselves. They're not hearing any positivity from someone who they think that they love. You think that you love this narcissist. So when you love somebody and they're constantly telling you every day, you're ugly, you're fat, you're stupid, you're never going to make it, you can't do nothing right. Your sex is horrible. You stink. You know, all these different things that the narc tell us constantly over and over and over again. Just like they tell you, you know, in order to break a habit, it takes 21 days. So the narc has trained your mind for years. Years. It doesn't even take that long. And if you already have subconscious or insecurities down below and you get around someone like this or you're being raised by someone like this, I can see why a lot of you have tried to kill yourself. And that's fine. You can write down in the comments. I do want to hear people, you know, don't be ashamed, you know, if you did try to kill yourself or you had suicidal thoughts, because it's very possible. And this is why I stress so much to go no contact with these narcs. I don't even care if it's your mama, your daddy, your children. This is why it's very, very important to get away from narcissists, because you don't need to be around people, you know, or these dark spirits that is leading you to want to end your life. We are here for a reason. Your heart's still beating. You are here for a reason, okay? And it was really, really sad to hear my friend say that, because he has so much going for himself. You know, in a master's program, and a photographer, a poet. I mean, this guy has so many different talents and so much to give to the world. So I wasn't shocked, but I was like sad. You know, I was really sad. I was just like, wow, this, you know, the things in his life and this narc kind of like pushed him to the edge, to make him even feel like he didn't want to live anymore, and he has so much to live for. It's very, very sad. So, you know, I always have these stories for you, right? I don't know if I told this story before, but so my mother and father, their marriage didn't last that long. And it wasn't a good marriage, because my father had been raised by a narcissistic parent. Didn't know his father. So he was raised by his narcissistic mother. My mother had narcissistic parents. So it was two codependent, or, you know, toxic individuals who married each other. So their marriage did not last long, because my father couldn't get the supply he needed from my mom. My mom was being starved from love, attention. You know, my father, you know, wanted to marry my mother, but he wanted to party, do drugs, come home whenever he wanted to, sleep with other women. I mean, all kind of stuff. You know, I wasn't present. This is what was told to me. So my mother, I wasn't even a year old when my mother left my father, and she gets into a relationship with a narcissist. Okay, and this happens. A narcissist sometimes comes into your life right when you are desperate, when you are lonely, when you're at your lowest. Keep in mind, your vibration, when you're low in vibration, you are going to attract all kinds of demonic, toxic individuals. That's why it's very important to try to stay happy. Try to keep your vibrations up. Listen to good music. Listen to happy music. Stop listening to that sad music, those demonic, you know, music telling you to kill yourself or do drugs. Stay away from music like that. Get around positive people. Eat healthy foods. I'm still trying to get myself on that level myself. So, so this is why it's very important to keep your vibrations high, so you can attract like-minded people, positive people in your life. So she's at this low point. My mother's at this low point, and she meets this narcissist, which happened. This narcissist happened to be a friend to her brother, my uncle. So she trusted, because this was a friend of her brother. So they ended up together. And remember, the narc was very fast. So my mother is swept over. You know what the narc does. The honeymoon phase is the bomb. It's so great. So this narc basically, he moved in with my mother right away. Keep in mind, he wasn't even divorced with his wife, who he had a daughter with. So he moves into my mother's apartment. They get together. And while we're all living together as a family, he's bringing his daughter over. He's starting a whole new family. He's not even divorced yet. And sadly, the wife ended up jumping off her balcony and she kills herself. So now my stepsister ended up coming to permanently live with us because her mother killed herself. I know in my heart that he drove that woman to kill herself. I do know the woman had some mental illness already. And this is what's crazy. These narcissists will prey on people who are already in a messed up situation. She had some mental illness. I don't know what kind, but she did have some mental illness. But he was cheating on her. He was beating on her, just mistreating her, talking down to her. And the narcissist pushed her over the edge. And it was like it was nothing. He moved on with my mother like it was nothing. I never even heard the man talk about the woman. And it's very sad. It's very, very sad how that is the narcissist's job, okay? It's a dark spirit that will come in, tear up your soul, and when you go to kill somebody or kill them, you're going to prison for the rest of your life, or you end up killing yourself, and it's like, job done. I'm good. I've seen it. I've seen it. Also, another quick story before my time goes out. My cousin, sadly, he was an insecure young man. My step cousin, actually, he was an insecure young man, and this narcissistic wife. He was a codependent. He married a narcissist, and she was messy. She didn't care. You know how like the iPad and the iCloud are connected, so she had her side dude, and she had sexual photos, so he was able to see the sexual photos, of her side lover on from the iCloud. And she took the kids and she went to her parents' house one evening, and he drank a bottle of liquor and hung himself in his garage. 26 years old. 26 years old. Was in the military, had house, had cars, had two beautiful children. I believe they were 2 and 3 at the time. And it is really sad. So if you really are feeling suicidal from being around these narcs, that should be an indication to let you know. No, you're not crazy. Okay? Yes, you are worthy. Get the hell away from them. Make a game plan, okay? Try to manifest getting a better job or getting a game plan. If you got to sleep on the floor, if you got to go live with someone, go in a shelter, do what you have to do to get away. I'm telling you, negative energy, I've talked about this too with health. Narcissists can make you sick, okay? They can make you sick. They make you sick spiritually, and they make you sick mentally, okay? I don't want none of you guys to get, hurt or want to hurt yourself because you're believing all the words that these narcissists who don't love themselves, who don't know what love is, they're insecure themselves, and that's why they're projecting all their shit onto you. It's real. I've seen it. I've heard stories. And usually when I hear someone commit suicide, they were around these negative people that drove them, that made them feel like they were worthless. And, it's 2020. Go, no contact. Stop going back. Stop trying to prove to someone who ain't shit anyway. Okay, the narcissists, they're nothing. They don't have anything to offer to you. It's all a mind game. They've been playing a mind game on you. They don't have anything to offer to you. Nothing at all. All right, that's my time. Hopefully you got something from this video. I will continue to do more videos. I hope your year is going good. If you celebrate Valentine's Day, happy Valentine's Day. And I'm super late on this, but RIP Kobe Bryant. And I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Mwah.